Eni Aluko sensationally suggested she has quit British TV broadcasting during her blazing row on talkSPORT. The former Lionesses striker, 38, clashed with Simon Jordan on the radio station on Tuesday. Sign up for the football newsletter. Thank you. Eni Aluko has suggested that she is quitting British TV broadcastingCredit, Getty. She was involved in a blazing row with Simon Jordan on talkSPORTCredit, talkSPORT. The pair were caught having a furious bust-up during an ad break, after Aluko had accused Laura Woods of gaslighting her and reigniting a feud with Ian Wright. But the ex-Chelsea star hinted that she has lost interest in making a punditry return. Aluko said, "I think in the UK, it's a very toxic space for me. And I'm fighting now to just even have an opinion. There is a feeling that I can't say anything without the instant backlash that comes with the fact people have already decided they don't like you." Read more on football. "I'm a fighter, I'm a resilient person and I go, no, I want to say my opinion, but I don't feel welcome. That was my point. I don't have skin in the game anymore. I'm not trying to get people out of the way so I can get in. You've got to recognize the environments you can thrive and really do your thing. I just don't feel that in the UK at this moment in time. You never know what will happen in the future, but I'll always be passionate about women's football." Most read in football. Sun Vegas welcome offer. Get £50 bonus when you join. Aluko hit out at being overlooked by the BBC and ITV for the Women's Euros final last year, despite having made 105 international appearances during her career. She questioned why Wright and Nedum Onuoha were chosen ahead of her and Farah Williams, the Lionesses record caps holder, for coverage of the showdown. Aluko hit out after being overlooked for coverage of the Women's Euros final last year. Credit, Getty. Her comments led to a war of words with Laura Woods. Credit, Getty. But ITV presenter Woods, 38, hit back with a statement on social media, which read, "Caps don't win automatic work and they don't make a brilliant pundit either. The way you communicate, articulate yourself, do your research, inform your audience, how likable you are and the chemistry you have with your panel are what makes a brilliant pundit. The women's game should be by women for women," is one of the most damaging phrases I've heard. It will not only drag women's sport backwards, it will drag women's punditry in all forms of the game backwards. If you want to grow something, you don't gatekeep it. We want to encourage little boys and men to watch women's football too, not just little girls and women. And when they see someone like Ian Wright taking it as seriously as he does, they follow suit. That's how you grow a sport. Here's a picture of our team at ITV. We won Best Production at the Broadcast Sport Awards 2025 for our coverage of the Women's Euros. Seb Hutchinson won Best Commentator too. So I think ITV got it just right. Aluko then responded with a statement of her own, in which she claimed that females should be the dominant force in the coverage of women's football instead of the likes of Wright and Onuoha. Aluko feels that females should be the dominant force in the coverage of women's football. Credit, PA. Jordan was scathing when the former Lionesses striker appeared on talkSPORTCredit, talkSPORT. But she was then forced to endure a scathing attack from Jordan when she appeared on talkSPORT. The former Crystal Palace chairman, 58, said, as far as expertise is concerned, when I listen to her as a pundit in the times that I've listened to her, I don't think that she's particularly enlightening or illuminating or engaging or charismatic, or sometimes comes across particularly likable. The language that you use, Eni, is to me steeped in a sense of entitlement. I mean, the sheer weight of the entitlement that you seem to believe that you have would re-sink the Titanic. I think you've been quite fortuitous. I think because of initiatives like Getty, they've allowed people to be put into positions in the men's game that I don't think they've merited, and now that sort of seeds an attitude that you become a stalwart in the women's game. And I listened to your observations about Ian, and Ian Wright is in the Ian Wright business. Recommended stories. Ian is not in any shape or form obligated to provide any support structure for you or to give you a sense of entitlement. And your position now as a broadcaster will be determined by the value of you, and the fact that people potentially aren't booking you now should give you pause for thought about why they might not be. Quote,